Welcome to another episode of The Latest with Maya. Today I am having a conversation with musician LAIVY. Thank you so much for being on my show. I am so excited to talk with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Maya. It's a pleasure to be here.
So let's get started. So I love all of your music. Who has had the biggest influence on your musical style?
On my style, that's a good question. I'd have to say, ooh, that's hard. Maybe my father, even though our music is so different, my father's also a musician. But the artists that he's played me growing up as a kid ranged from Afro pop artists to pop artists to reggaeton, reggae, and it's influenced me to spread out my music in a bunch of genres that I really appreciate.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I actually I interviewed your dad last month.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So where did the inspiration for your new song Prayer come from?
Um, I dropped out of high school at 16 to pursue my music career and moved out to LA. And while I was there, I was alone a lot. And it was hard to be alone. It was hard to be in a situation where everyone around you is older and you're competing in a super competitive industry. And I think for my peace of mind, I turned to God a lot. And I would pray and I would just talk to him all the time whenever I could. And it kind of kept me going and it kept me alive and it kept me never alone. Even when I wasn't with friends, I always felt like someone was watching over me, you know? And that's kind of where the idea for the song Prayer comes in, where I was praying a lot and I was connecting, and I thought it gave me strength to make my music and to be the best person I could be.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Is there a song that you have written that is your favorite?
Mm, Actually, recently, about a week ago, I wrote this song called Peace in Your Eyes. It's a lot of Ed Sheeran vibes. It's a song about this girl who I started dating recently, and I'm feeling this super connection and spark, and I've never really felt it before. Growing up in high school and stuff, you meet a lot of people and you like find love, but you don't really know if it's love because it's like a relationship that lasts a month, you know? So
Yeah.
uh, this is like a song about the first time I found love, and I really like it, and it's an amazing song, and I can't wait to share it with you guys.
Oh, I love that. Is there a song that you currently cannot stop playing?
Mm, Probably Tommy Richmond, Million Dollar Baby.
Hmm.
Amazing song, and it's super different, super catchy, and it's in my head all day.
Oh, cool. I'm writing that down because I haven't heard that song.
Awesome. Yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah, I definitely will. Um,
Super cool.
yeah. I there's a singer named Mark Amber who recently came out with who I interviewed a few years ago, and he recently came out with a new album, and so I've been listening to that a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah, so how has social media and TikTok in particular affected your songs? Are there any challenges to releasing music on social media?
I started pursuing the full-time music career when I was 16. So that was right like as soon as TikTok started popping up for artists and artists started using social media more. And it's for sure been very influential. It's a way to relate to my fans and talk to my fans on another basis that I wouldn't have been able to do before social media. And I really appreciate it. And I love the whole like content vlogger thing. It makes me show a side of myself that I don't think I've showed otherwise. And it gives me a really cool platform to connect to new people. So social media has impacted me in a really cool way, actually, for sure.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I really like kind of find creating your own community on social
Yeah,
media.
exactly.
Yeah,
Music grows, the community grows, which is pretty cool to see.
yeah, definitely. So I am pop culture obsessed and I go in stages of shows that I cannot stop watching. Is there a show that you are currently obsessed with?
Um, Not really. I'm more of a movie guy, but my girlfriend's really into Gossip Girl, so sometimes we'll watch Gossip Girl and eat ice cream or whatever. And that's kind of a cool vibe for me. A lot of gossip though. I must say it has the most drama in any show I've ever seen in my life. Sometimes it's too much, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Have you seen any movies recently that you've loved?
Movies. I really like this old hockey movie called Youngblood. It's pretty cool. And then I'd say I recently watched The Zohan, which was pretty funny, with Adam Sandler, which is a hilarious movie.
Oh, cool. I have not seen either of those movies, so I'm
Oh,
writing them down.
awesome. Yeah, write those down. Really
Thank
cool.
you. Yeah. My best friend is kind of the same way that he watches a ton of movies and then
But no,
I watch, I don't know, I go more towards like, I mean, I love watching shows and movies, but I love having something that you can continuously watch.
Right.
So,
I just don't like shows because I feel like whenever you get to the good part, like the season ends or the show
um,
ends, and you know, I
yeah.
have no patience.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah. I think one of my favorite movies that I've seen in a while is a movie called Ezra.
Nice.
That just came out a few months ago and I've seen it so many times now. I've lost track. I love that movie.
What is that about, that movie?
It's about a comedian who goes on like a cross country trip with his son Ezra, who is autistic.
Wow.
And it's really well done, and it has like I'm a fan of everybody in the movie, so
Awesome. I'll have to check it out for sure.
yeah, it's so good. I'm gonna have to check out the movies you mentioned.
For sure.
Yeah. Um, so what are people surprised to learn about you?
I played ice hockey pretty intensely growing up. I won state championship actually in New Jersey when I was like 15, so that's pretty cool. I was either thinking like to be an ice hockey player or a singer originally, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that is yeah, amazing. That's so cool. Yeah. Um, so what motivates you to create even on the days you aren't really feeling it?
I think I make music to express myself a lot. In a way, it's like a personal therapy for me. So
Yeah.
even on the days when I'm down, I like to write songs about why I'm down, or how I'm feeling, and
Yeah.
how I can get through it. And when I'm happy, I just sing, vice versa.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. So what three words do you think best describe you?
Um, that's a good question. Um, I don't know. I think I'm pretty confident. Like I've always been good with people. I've been around people my whole life. I like to make new friends. So I'd say confident would be a good one. Um, I'm pretty artistic, I guess. I like to make music. I like to go hiking. I like to
paint. I like to sing. I like to try to play piano, even though I can't play piano. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the third one would be.
Yeah. Well, I love those. Yeah. So if you had a warning label, what would yours say?
That's a good question. Warning label. I don't know. Let me think. What could it be? Maybe like no, I have no clue actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think that's a hard question.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm still. I'll think of it and I'll get back to you for sure.
Okay. Yeah, if you let me know and I can just put it in the
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah. Um, so what small things bring you joy on a daily basis?
I think seeing people smile. Yeah, I like to see other happy people. It makes me happy, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I yeah, I feel the same way. Whenever somebody is like happy or
Sorry.
excited, I feel that way too.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. Similar twins.
Yeah. Um, so where did the inspiration for your song Beauty and the Beast come from?
Oh, that's a funny one. So that was like my first high school crush. Um, I just had this girl, I was crushing on her, wrote a song about it. It was like my first good song, and I'm like, let's release it.
Oh, I
But
love
not
that.
specific or particular, you know. Just
Oh,
another high school love song, we'll call it.
I love that. Yeah. Um, so what is your like go-to comfort movie when you just wanna escape the world?
Mm, I don't know. I'll watch whatever. Maybe like a horror movie. I'll watch a horror movie to escape, you know. Makes me scared about like something else than this crazy life ahead of me.
Yeah. Yeah. My best friend he loves horror movies and he's trying to get me to watch more, but I'm just like I can't handle them. I tell him I already have extreme anxiety, so horror movies do not help.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I do love thrillers. Like those I can
So
usually handle. So
awesome.
um so I love inspiring and motivational quotes, and this week my favorite quotation is, in case no one told you today, your worth isn't up for debate. It's infinite, written in the stars, and never gets to be determined by anyone else. Um,
Wow, that's beautiful.
yeah. Yeah, I saw that one and just it immediately um resonated and stuck with me. Um, is there a quotation that has inspired you lately?
Mm, yeah, not lately, but I once saw this video on Instagram where Pharrell Williams is talking about music, and he's like, you need to make every artist needs to make house music. And then he's like, no, 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 I don't mean like the DJ house music. I mean like music that buys you a house, you know?
Yeah.
And I really related to that because I don't know. I think music is amazing. And if you want to do it as a full-time journey, you have to put your all into it and you got to buy a house one day, you know?
Yeah.
You got to support a family from it. And I think that was really important.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Um, yeah, well, that was My final question for you.
Well,
Um,
Maya, it's been a pleasure talking with you.
you
Um,
too.
yeah, super cool. I love the questions. They're
Oh,
amazing.
thank you. Thank
For
you.
sure.
Yeah, I have just had the best time talking with you. You've made my day, so thank you so much.
You made mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And yeah, I so appreciate your taking the time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you taking your time as well.
Yeah,
This was awesome. It was so nice meeting you.
thank you. You too.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank
Bye.
you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye. And that's a wrap on today's edition of The Latest with Maya.